power of your dollar is getting, less day by day. So let's say if you're, putting your $100,000 cash in the bank, you feel, hey, I have my money in the bank, it is safe. Next year is going to be again 100,000. That's not the case, friends. Next year, your $100,000 is going to be worth 95. Why? Because the inflation is at 5%. So it's going to, take a bite every year, and you're going to lose the value of your money. So money is like servant obedient. You have to put money to good use. Monies are like soldiers. You have to put them to go fight, capture, whether through dividend, whether through growing real estate, so they can, make same of their kind. I was reading an article a few years back, written by Warren Buffett, who I really admire. He said in 1942, when there was World War II and America was going and fighting war, he took $115 savings and invested in stocks. So he gave an example to his, stockholders in his newsletter that had you invested only $115 in 1942 in S&P 500 index, which is like, all the companies that trade in stock market in US, and invested all the dividends by 2019, that little investment is worth $607,000. And that's a whopping 5,288, fold return on your money. Versus if you're old school, you just buy, bunch of gold for $115 in 1942. Same gold in 2019 will only be worth 4,200. That's it. See, guys, you have to do cost averaging in the times like today's when there's so much uncertainty. Buy quality value stocks, index funds, ETF. That's what I do in my retirement funds, right? But since I'm not any hedge fund manager or stockbroker, so I can't give you advice. You have to do your own due diligence, but I'm a big bull of real estate. I love real estate. The number one reason is it gives me leverage. So for every $1 I put from my pocket, bank lend me 4. So now I have $5 that are appreciating every year. Even if they're not appreciating, it's like a buffet. Real estate, the main thing is principal pay down. Somebody else is doing heavy lifting for me, and that is my tenant. And over the times, I can, increase the yield by increasing my rent. Plus, historically, in last 35 years in our Toronto Real Estate Board, 6.5% is average appreciation. Historically, I give you an example. The year I was born, average single family home in Toronto was just over $60,000. In 2000, the average single family home in Toronto was $243,000. People must be thinking it's crazy time, it's overpriced. 2021, the average single family home in Greater Toronto area was north of $1,095,000. So as you can see, guys, inflation, is going to eat your wealth. So simply putting 100,000 in the bank and thinking next year is going to be same 100,000, it's not going to be 100,000 next year. It's going to be 95 because inflation is at 5%. It's going to keep taking a bite of your savings. Money putting in the bank, just keep 6 to 8 months expenses. Rest you should be investing somewhere. Otherwise, it's going to be very hard time, guys. My prediction in today's world with this wars, pandemic, global uncertainty, commodity price is going to keep increasing. I'm pretty sure in next couple of months you'll see. I put a gas in my car, $1.64 is going to be way more than that. And today they're saying the oil touch $100 a barrel because Russia is like second biggest producer, along with the Saudi Arabia, right? So all the commodities, food prices, grains, all these things are going to be there, and invest in things you understand. Asset class as a real estate as an asset class is very powerful. It gives you leverage. Historically, everybody need a shelter, right? So whether you're renting or buying, you still need a house over your head. So be wise if you're looking to invest anywhere in Greater Toronto area, Golden Horseshoe, London, Windsor, Sarnia, our Supermax team services all these areas. If you are first time to my TikTok channel, please follow for more real estate advice.